What's going on, guys? I'm Justin.
I'm Chris.
And we're going to talk to you today about putting and starting the ball on the correct line. So no matter what speed is the most important thing for putting, you can have the right line, but if your speed isn't correct, then you're not going to be able to hold that putt. So first thing you want to focus on is getting the ball on the right line, and then we're going to focus on speed, because if you're pulling or pushing, you're obviously not going to make that putt either. So I have two tees that are about roughly 7 to 8 inches in front of this golf ball here. We're going to use this tee to mark the consistency of the shots. And then the other tees are to determine how far, just to look at our speed basically. So in this case, this would be a drill to where you're just really focusing on starting the ball on the right line. And that is going to be evident with these two tees that are pretty close together, very similar to Tiger Woods' gate drill, where he used to put two tees on either side of the putter head to make sure that it was flat. We've already determined that this is a straight putt. So again, we're not looking to make these putts right now, but we want to make sure that after he aligns his putt, that it'll be easy for him to send one through those gates. So when you're ready.
Line it up.
Nice. So as you can see, again, the first thing he wants to do is just make sure that those putts are going through the gate. That is for the first, however many balls that you decide, 4, 6, 8, 10. I like to use even numbers. Sending them through the gate consistently, so you know that your putting stroke is continuous. Not too worried about speed at this stage. Nice. So you might notice a little bit of dispersion. If I was going to make this any tougher on Chris, and this is all up to you, I could see that this is the size of a golf ball, move it in even a little bit more, make it a little difficult. You want to try that?
Yeah.
He definitely doesn't want to mess up, considering this is a dead straight putt. He doesn't have to maneuver anything. Perfect. That was awesome. Try one more without lining it up.
Without lining it up?
Let's see what you got.
All right.
Just to expose the necessity of doing that. Nice. Now again, you saw that was the gate here is about the size of a golf ball, maybe a centimeter on each side, so that's really good. Now that we're a little more comfortable with that, we'll send these back. And now we want to focus on speed. And now we want to focus on the dispersion of the putts. So without lining any of them up, we're going to trust that our stroke is pure here. And we're going for the hole. Okay. Now you can make this drill harder or easier on yourself by a couple ways. One, the distance of the putt itself. 2, by the size of the gate. And 3, by the level at which you want to stay as close to the hole as possible. Like these could be wider. If you want to practice on 3, 4 foot putts, say these weren't here and this one went over here, you could always practice making that, assuming that all your friends aren't great and giving you gimmies.
Ooh. It's tough.
It is hard. It's hard when you're focused on that first 6 inches. But it does keep your eyes off the hole and just focused on that line. I'm surprised you didn't hit the tee there. Cool. So here's the thing. Without this one, if we exclude this one because it was like here, this would be good speed for 3 putts.
Yeah.
Right?
I'd take this.
Absolutely. So now, what I would do on the second part of this drill, we'll call this drill, call it part 2, is depending on where these finished, I would actually take these and put them on the corners. And now I'd have you make all those.
Okay.
And I like to think we want to go at least putter distance. Boom. And what would you say? Would you want to finish 50, 75, or 100%? from here?
From here, I
Yep.
would go, I'd want to go 100.
So from
But
here, again, a great chance to work on knowing that you already had a good line and you already were, your ball was starting on the correct line.
right.
You have your speed. These shots are 100% not so much about speed as they
No.
are getting that angle right, because there's not enough room variable to mess up. So a lot of strokes are saved from the 3 foot to 8 foot region. Good one. Another great way to practice while Chris is making these putts is absolutely not lining up the ball. When you do not line up 3 and 4 foot shots, you're giving yourself a bonus when you actually go play. Okay, if you practice by just feel, look, seeing how these things. Oh, he saved it.
It's that one,
Try
man.
that one again.
This is definitely the toughest putt.
When you go practice and you just use the feel of what your eyes see, it's going to help you when you have that bonus opportunity to line it up. There we go. When you have that bonus opportunity to line it up on the course, the course should feel like a bonus when you get a chance to walk the whole putt, line it up. Use as much as you can to feel out a putt with your eyes, your feet. Use your systems, your senses,
Exactly.
figure out where those putts are going. And then when you get a chance to line it up, it should be just an extra added bonus.
I think it's really even just about routine as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure you get your routine down. Even if you don't line it up, just stand back behind.
And it goes back to that alignment piece, even the alignment tools that you take out for your irons and your driver. It's the same here. You want to see some sort of cue that's going to line up your body, line up your club face.
Exactly.
Perfect. So take that to your local putting green, work on that, work on just general feel, stroke. In all honesty, there's no right way to putt.
No.
It's all about feel. There's no specific grip anybody would tell you that you should do. It's just the more hours you put in, the better you're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty simple on that. But that's a great drill to work on starting line and then eventually speed, taking it to longer putts to shorter putts.